Bowl 56. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. First time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about season that at the end he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way, and I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff. Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we have a guy who made the catch. They try to get the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Atlanta takes the field. Their offensive leader, of course, Matt Ryan, the former Boston College Eagle.
I always enjoy reflecting on Matt Ryan's career at this stage, because when he came out of the draft, he was a number 3 pick overall. There were plenty of doubters out there about whether he should have gone in that slot. I don't think you can find any of those doubters now, one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Flushed out right. This is caught. Watkins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. And on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give them a good 10 yards on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Rolling to his left. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. And you're going to get it.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Frank Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pressure again, and down he goes again. Grady Jarrett providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Ryan. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you...
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. When you talk about safety first, gosh, for such a rare play, kind of unbelievable how many Super Bowls recently have begun with a safety. Tells you you had Tom Brady getting called for grounding against the Giants in Super Bowl 46.
Peyton Manning with the snap over his head in Super Bowl 48.
Yep, and now here's this one. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They go play action now. Ryan rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And it's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Play action. It's Ryan. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, Ryan
receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. Oh, my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals will get the football back. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Ball carrier.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 30.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
And got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Gain of 9.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, Green's got it over the middle. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And down to a knee. Well, that's one option. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? This is Cohen. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons push further out in front.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of 1st. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Steps away to his left.